Canberra is the home base for relatively few heavyweight private companies. One of the most successful to develop and thrive from this city is also one of the least known. It's called Aspen Medical. Aspen is a healthcare troubleshooter that provides staff and resources for problem areas as diverse as emergency departments, war zones and natural disasters. From solving the dental waiting list in Ireland to sorting out Caboolture Hospital. It's a unique model, and so is its managing director.
Aspen's around providing complete healthcare outcomes wherever they're needed in the world, in areas of either high medical demand or wherever there's a real shortage in health professionals. We're currently about 500 people worldwide, operating in half a dozen countries around the world, in some of the most remotest areas of Australia. We were recognised as the fastest growing company in Australia a couple of years ago, and also the most successful private company.
So we'll make it on the deadline?
We will.
Right.
A former Army test pilot and engineer, Glenn Keys founded Aspen Medical in 2003 with his old schoolmate, Dr. Andrew Walker. 8 years later, most people still don't recognise the name, but Aspen is amongst Canberra's elite private companies.
We're not a retail business, so we don't hang up a shingle and people come through the door. We're really out very often working behind the scenes, delivering for government, delivering for defence, for health and ageing, for Indigenous health, or for major corporations.
Aspen Medical helps to solve big health problems and makes a healthy profit in the process. Its turnover will top $85 million this year. Perhaps it's a reflection of the state of public health systems that a company that fixes problems is in such high demand.
We're there to support and supplement public health, not to take over public health.
The company also has operations in Europe, the Solomon Islands and East Timor, where Aspen's staff helped save the life of President Jose Ramos Horta after an assassination attempt in 2008.
We operated on him for, obviously, his very significant injuries. We were able to stabilise him. We were able to put the necessary bloods into him, and then our aircraft brought him back to Darwin. And what was wonderful after that was when he returned back to Timor, he then presented the Timor Solidarity Medal to all of our staff who were involved from the hospital in saving his life. And to see that recognition for each of the individual staff members has just been fantastic.
All this sounds like your typical corporate success story. A big business grown from modest roots. But managing a multi-million-dollar enterprise is not actually the driving passion of Glenn Keys.
There's so much research around that when people with disabilities are involved in sport, their health improves markedly. And if you think about it from a business point of view, when their health improves, they're not drawing on the health economy. They're not drawing on the public purse. They're making it easier for carers.
But I don't think...
You like pink? Oh.
No, but I
don't think so.
We have 3 kids who are busy at school and university, all live at home. One of our children has an intellectual disability, he has Down syndrome, so that produces some additional challenges, but also an enormous amount of joy. Alrighty, off you go to the end of the pool, and let's go. I'm the chairman for Special Olympics in the region, and have been for the last couple of years. And we get very, very little territory or government funding, so we have to primarily raise a lot of funding, and it's difficult to convince governments, etc., for support because they can see perhaps more popular sports.
I could try really, really hard, and I would like my dad somehow. Because he is to support me.
It's taught me an enormous amount of humility and patience and understanding of other people's capabilities.
And if we can get some other volunteers to support the coaches in training, then what we're going to be able to do is relieve that load.
Yeah. I see as a business person a direct business outcome from helping people with intellectual disabilities be involved in sport, gain confidence, become socially aware and socially capable. I think that message gets lost on a lot of people. To be honest, they probably think, well, from a charity point of view, maybe we should be helping, or isn't it nice? Rather than, this is really important to these people. This is really critical to these to these athletes that they be involved in this. They get so much out of it. It is so powerful. So yeah, to me it's like I don't have a choice. I have to do it.
I really like my dad because he is a good. He was a very good guy, and people funny jokes to me and my sister and my brother, and I really like my dad. Yeah.